Hello, my name is Viktor Davydiuk. I am choreographer of NUTCRACKER Magic Christmas Ballet. So my background in the ballet, I study in the Ukraine in the Kharkov in ballet school. Then I go to Minsk, finish also like ballet school, and then I come to Poland and like all my life I work in Poland like a dancer and also like a choreographer. So another product, another project, another performance what I built. First I built my company, it's Davydiuk Dance Company. Then with this group of dancers, with all team who work about this company, we built new performances calling One Gogh, and we have premiere before we start tour in the USA with NUTCRACKER. For sure, it's like in the beginning of my career like a dancer, I try to do some new choreography and try myself like a choreographer. We have in the theater some project like it's to help young dancers do like first choreography, and we are like around 8 dancers and we built one evening together. Each dancer have them choreographer. So it's my like first official work like a choreographer. Sometimes I work alone, a lot, because it's like it's big group. It's not a lot of the time to work with all group. So I need come to ready for the performance. I listen many times music. I counting all part of the dance. I painting a lot. Like I do some structure, like this is 8 tacts, we work in this position, and then like I paint how dancers must run. And first what we do, if it's group, we come to the studio and I show them all position where they need to stay. And we are do this long time, we are do all positions, they are know where they need to go. But let's say it's a really long process to dancers understand. It's, if we are speaking about waltz flowers, it's 7 minutes of dance and they need to know 7 minutes where they go. We don't do steps, we do just positions, just pictures how it must look in the end. And then I start build choreography. And to this position, I like, it's not about running, it's how dancing come to position this, or to manage, or to some like this position, depends which part we are doing. So it's this long process. First, if it's the group, I work like in this way. If we are do some duet, it's about music. So I start listen many times music. I didn't count. I tried this music be completely inside me. So like this, I can give out my emotions of this music, and it's going with the steps. And then dancers build always a little bit more because they are improve. I think like they give them emotion to this movement. So we are see not just my steps and not just my feeling. We are work again. We work together. I search always this balance. I try dancers don't repeat the same steps many times. So we have many pictures in the stage, and dancers continue dancing. No, like this is what I like to change. This is what it's for me. I feel bored when dancers stay on the stage. It's static position, and we have the same movement without stop. So I try. It's really dance because it's like it's my feeling. I work like this, and this is what I like to do. Like my work like a choreographer, I don't want to have like choreography for the professional dancer or for the audience. I build like one picture, and it's not about to build so strong steps what we are see. Wow, they do cool jump or cool lift. It's not together. So we are built like I built more like a one. Like I search balance in the tricks and the dance and the position and the pictures in the stage. Like this is what is interesting. If we are take little bit this, and put everything together, like it's one picture, what is complete. This is idea how I work and build choreography. If we are speak about steps in classical ballet, for sure we are arrive somewhere really high, because dancers do so many tricks and so many balance. Like we see emotion in this stage. If we are speak just about classical ballet or maybe neoclassical ballet, so we are already somewhere really up. But if you are speaking about performance and how to connect, it's beer for all audience, all public interesting, for sure. Like my way, it's connect together like pop culture or pop dance with classical dance, and found this best production, best product, what everybody understand. Like if I work with the classical ballet, I watch, I understand all steps, I know if it's correct or it's not correct. And it's for me, it's clean. For normal public, it's for sure like they see us nice jump, so many pirouettes, turn, wow, effect. Yes, we have this, but it can be also in pop culture. So like I try mix it together to build some more interesting. And for me, it's evolution to come out from the classical theater, come to public, to everybody see this, not put costume and looks like we are come to opera, bravo, this like, yeah, I like also this, but I'm interested about this way, how it can work if we are everywhere see high level of dance, high level of light, high level of the all production. Like maybe it's for me also it's this NUTCRACKER in the USA. It's something what I see. Wow, it can be like this. It's high level. In Europe, if we are speak about company who is traveling, there it's just dancer, minimum light, minimum costumes. It's nice, it's correct. But in USA, this production, you have so many, like it's puppets in this stage, and it makes sense. It's not like, oh, let's do some boards, oh, let's do some another, like a beer. It's everything makes sense. It's going, or like Cyril, what we are seeing this 2023. It's this person like a Harold. It's really important. Like it's connect of the word when this Clara come to word of this of NUTCRACKER of the Drosselmeyer. So it's interesting, and it didn't go out of the story. It's still in the story. Just it's connect some styles of the dance, some styles of the effects. And yeah, I like so much this. This like how I see NUTCRACKER in the USA. Wow, yeah, for me it's super professional. It's like it's connection what is going inside of me to, like, I work about NUTCRACKER, I think about NUTCRACKER, also I work about Van Gogh, I think about Van Gogh. Here I work just about choreography. In Van Gogh I work about like everything, about organization, about like so many things what like take a lot of my time, but I also learn something new what I can put to choreography, to understand some how to work, maybe how work faster, or how to work more precise about some part of the choreography. So like it's always connect together. Maybe in the future about like new choreography, or about like way where I want to go, it's going everything like step by step. Like now we are working about one production, about one performance. Then I learn from this performance and I search what is interesting for me new. Sometimes I like just you walk and you listen, it's good idea. It's good to show in this moment, show some new performance about some person, about some problems, about some maybe we need more be are happy. So like it's coming because you like I my life is completely in the like build something new all the time. So I walk, I sit, I eat, I always think about like dance, about movement, how to do, what we can show new, what can be interesting for me to work. Like if we are speaking about music, sometimes music give me, oh, I need to do for this music some part. It's always like it's work like this. Or I have some idea about something and I start search music to this idea, and it's a really long process because you need to listen a lot of the music, some different composer. Yeah, and when I found, I understand. Okay, let's do this. Like if it's possible, if I have time, power, and I want, why not? It's life, so I can give something more, something interesting for the public. So, like I don't have title. What I do next? Maybe I have plans, next and next, but it's just plans. Maybe something changed, and I understand. Oh, between of this, I need to do something. What is important in this moment for the audience, for the people, to say something new, or maybe people found some inspiration after watch my performance and they built something different. Quality of the dancers. If like we do auditions, so for sure I search smart dancers. It's one of first criteria what I would like see people who work with me. Then of course level, school where they are finished and how they work and how they understand steps, movement. If he or she do simple movement correct and it's with the brain, I know it's good dancer. I know I don't need super beautiful line, perfect line, but I know this dancer can work, so we can build, and this dancer with me can grow a little bit more up. I can give my background to this dancer, and yeah, and we search again. It's about balance. But if you are search group, it must be group. People must understand how to work in the group. So in the class audition, we see how people work together or somebody do solo, and we don't need dancer for the solo in this moment. Now I check just dancer in the group. New elements of the, or maybe part of the NUTCRACKER is for sure it's valse flowers from second act, and some parts from the first act I also correct and build some new steps or some new small pieces for the performance. It's something what you come to stage and you see this public and their applause, they're happy. I think this is most important what we are doing. We are I work for the public. I try dance my best and all company work. We are also happy when it's public have this positive emotion and this energy before it's Christmas time. So it is one of the most important for me what we are doing. And I think in 2023 we do so many good performances. In Waltz Flower for sure it's no static, and I want audience going together with dancers and they don't want it stopped. So it must be so interesting and this what you feel I watch performance. Like you growing together with dancers. This for sure, this idea why I built this choreography in Waltz Flower.